Hello, I'm Archie Watson, and if I had to describe myself in 3 words, it would be Archie Watson. Some people say that, looking at me, they're not surprised I pull a lot of all-nighters, but I'm not sure about referring to women that way. I like bread. Man, I'm into my bread so much. They don't call me Starchy Archie for nothing. I also used to rather be into the idea of being in the army, from which I gained the nickname Marchy Archie. My motto was violence begets violence. So I'm pre-transition at the moment. And now I'm transitioning, and now here's the next joke. I have a friend who's very much an either-or person. His favourite number system, the binary system. It does mean, though, he only really accepts people who aren't non-binary. You're either one, or you're nothing to him. So, I was with my ex once, and we'd ordered KFC, and I was doing her up the bum. And I really like KFC. So I kept alternating between her and the meal. I wanted to do both. And at one point, she just said, "This isn't working." And I was like, "Loosen up, have some poppers." I find a lot of my jokes about sex are just wordplay jokes in disguise, because I don't really have a lot of sex, but I do use words. One of the most exciting things I get up to is when I'm talking to someone and I substitute the word cheers for jizz, and no one is able to tell. Jizz works every time. Another thing that I use jizz for, and no one is able to tell, is a game of hangman. The word has 2 Z's. No one's guessing that fucker. My granddad, he treats gay people like dirt, but like an archaeologist treats dirt. He wants to get deep down inside them because he's gay. Another thing about my granddad is that he lives somewhere very Orwellian. He lives on a farm. He doesn't want too many animals on his farm though. He's always separating them so they don't start overbreeding. Some men will fuck anything that moves. My granddad will move anything that fucks. I'm not a people person. I'm not big on people, particularly people. I'm an animal person. So it's a shame that the animals on my granddad's farm aren't person animals. But I don't blame them, because if I were an animal, because I'm an animal person, I wouldn't be a person animal, but an animal's animal. Although, maybe an animal person for a person would be a person animal for an animal. But if I were a person animal, I wouldn't want to be a people person animal, just an animal person. Although maybe I would want to be a people person animal. Because deep down, I want to be a people person. even though I'm not a people person, because I'm an animal person. And why? Because I have autism. 7 minutes, right? More. I specifically have a diagnosis of Asperger's, and I was reading an article in The Guardian recently. It was about Piers Morgan mocking Greta Thunberg. And what I didn't like was that the article seemingly only brought up her Asperger's as a way to evoke pity. Like it went, Piers Morgan mocked Greta, who has Asperger's. But it was irrelevant to the story. It might as well have gone, Piers Morgan mocked efforts to save the Earth, which is bipolar. I have a friend who's doing a master's in medicine and drugs, and MD/MA. I also have a friend who took E with people he knew, and they've all bonded and they're all best friends now. And look, I have nothing against best friends. Some of my best friends are best friends. But doing drugs on your own, an underrated pleasure. Right? Lately I found that I'm attracted to girls who are similar to me in the fact they shun company in favour of smoking weed by themselves. So I have essentially what might be called a loner stoner persona boner.